Forgiveness doesn't excuse their behavior. Forgiveness prevents their behavior from destroying your heart. Betrayal cuts deeper than almost any wound, not because of what was done, but because of who did it. It shakes your sense of trust, leaves you questioning your worth, and forces you to rebuild parts of yourself you didn't even know were broken. Whether it was a friend who turned their back on you, a partner who broke your heart, or someone you loved deeply who acted like a stranger when it mattered, most the pain isn't just emotional, it's spiritual. It hits your core. In the aftermath of betrayal, people will tell you to just let it go or forgive and forget, as if healing were a switch you could flip. But the truth is, forgiveness isn't instant. It's a decision you make over and over again, sometimes every single day. And forgetting doesn't mean pretending it didn't happen, it means choosing not to carry it with you anymore. You forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. And you forget not by erasing the memory, but by taking away its power to control you. If you've been betrayed, your healing journey is valid, your anger is real, and your pain is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign that you cared. This guide isn't here to force forgiveness. It's here to show you how to reach it slowly, honestly, and in a way that honors your healing process. Because you don't forgive for them, you forgive for you. Acknowledge the pain, but don't let it define you. When you experience betrayal, the immediate reaction is often disbelief. You feel blindsided, wondering how this person who you trusted so deeply could betray you. The hurt cuts through your soul, and it's easy to feel like everything you've believed in has been shattered. But I want you to understand something fundamental: pain is a part of life. It is not something to fear or avoid. Pain is a teacher, and it carries lessons that, when embraced, make us stronger. It's easy to suppress emotions and convince ourselves that we're okay, that we can move on without fully acknowledging what's happened. But ignoring the pain doesn't make it go away. The pain will only stay dormant, bubbling beneath the surface until it comes out in destructive ways. The first step in healing is acknowledging what you feel. You have to face the hurt, to let it come to the surface and feel it for what it is. It's important to sit with that pain, to allow yourself the space to grieve. Betrayal doesn't just hurt emotionally, it hurts your sense of trust, your sense of safety, and those wounds take time to heal. It's okay to cry, it's okay to feel broken. But remember, acknowledging the pain doesn't mean letting it consume you. You must allow the hurt to teach you instead of letting it defeat you. When you acknowledge the pain, you take the first step toward healing. It means accepting that something happened that hurt you. It means giving yourself permission to feel without judgment or shame. We live in a world that often tells us to get over it, to move on quickly, to pretend that everything is fine when it's not. But healing doesn't work that way. You can't heal from something you haven't allowed yourself to fully experience. The truth is, it's not easy. Acknowledging pain means confronting something that feels unjust, unfair, and painful. It's uncomfortable, and it might make you feel vulnerable. But vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you open the door to authentic healing. You stop pretending and start processing. So embrace the hurt. Don't run away from it. Don't try to bury it beneath a smile or a busy schedule. Face it, understand it, and allow it to teach you about yourself and about life. What is this pain trying to tell you? What is it asking you to learn? Sometimes the most painful experiences are the ones that show us our true strength. However, acknowledging the pain also means realizing that you are not defined by it. The betrayal does not define your worth or your future. Your value is not determined by the actions of others. Yes, you've been hurt, but that does not mean that hurt is who you are. You are not your pain. You are not a victim of betrayal. You are a survivor, and this experience is just one chapter in your journey. You may feel like you've been broken, but understand this: broken pieces can be put back together in beautiful ways. The cracks don't diminish the beauty of the vessel, they add to it. The scars don't define you. They make you more resilient, more empathetic, and more capable of understanding others. You have the strength to rebuild, to come out stronger, and to never allow betrayal to define your sense of self. Once you acknowledge the pain, the next step is to allow it to transform you. Pain has the power to refine you, to teach you what you are capable of enduring. Don't waste that power. Let it fuel your transformation. You are not weaker for experiencing pain. You are stronger, wiser, and more capable of standing tall. You are building resilience, piece by piece. It's also important to remember that pain doesn't have to be something that stays with you forever. It doesn't have to be a permanent part of your identity. You can choose to heal, to let go, and to move forward. Acknowledge the pain, let it teach you, but do not let it define your story. Your future is not chained to the past. Your worth is not defined by the betrayal you've endured. So, allow yourself to feel the hurt, allow yourself to grieve, and then, when the time is right, take a step forward. You are not the pain, you are the strength that rises from it. Your journey is just beginning. Release the need for revenge. When betrayal cuts deep, the initial instinct is often to fight back, to seek justice, to make them feel the pain they caused you. The idea of revenge may feel like a way to balance the scales, to make them pay for what they've done. It's natural to want to right the wrongs that were done to you, to make sure they understand the depth of your hurt. But let me tell you this, revenge will never heal you. It may give you a momentary sense of satisfaction, but that satisfaction is fleeting. Revenge is a poison that harms you more than the person who betrayed you. Holding on to the need to make someone pay only keeps you tied to the very person who caused you pain. It steals your peace and your joy. When you are consumed by the need for revenge, you are allowing that person to continue to control your emotions. Every thought of getting back at them keeps you stuck in a cycle of anger, bitterness, and negativity. You may think it will help you heal, but it only keeps the wound fresh. You are not hurting them by seeking revenge, you are only hurting yourself. I understand the temptation. I understand the desire to make them feel the way you felt. But the truth is, revenge won't make you feel better, it will make you feel more broken. You may think it will bring you closure, but closure comes from within, not from making someone else suffer. The closure you seek will only come when you let go of the anger and the desire to get even. Forgiveness, on the other hand, is a powerful choice. It's not about excusing what was done to you, it's about releasing the hold that betrayal has on you. When you forgive, you stop allowing the person who hurt you to have any more power over your life. You take back control of your peace, your joy, and your future. Forgiveness is a process, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's a conscious decision to choose peace over anger. It's about releasing the toxic emotions that keep you stuck in the past. Revenge is like drinking poison and hoping the other person dies. It doesn't work that way. You're only hurting yourself. When you choose to forgive, you choose freedom. You choose to break free from the cycle of negativity and bitterness. You choose to let go of the chains that are holding you captive in a past that no longer serves you. Revenge will only keep you in the dark, but forgiveness will bring you into the light. It will allow you to heal, to grow, and to move forward with your life. You may not see it immediately, but forgiveness is the greatest act of strength you can demonstrate. It takes far more strength to forgive than it does to seek revenge. Revenge is easy, forgiveness is hard. But it is through forgiveness that you gain true freedom. You free yourself from the burden of anger, from the weight of resentment, and from the hold that betrayal has over you. When you forgive, you are not excusing the betrayal. You are simply choosing not to let it control you anymore. You are choosing to release the hold that person has over your life. And that, my friend, is the most powerful thing you can do. Forgive not for them, but for you. You deserve peace, you deserve freedom. Don't let anyone, including yourself, take that away from you. So, let go of the need for revenge. Release the anger, the bitterness, and the desire to make them pay. Choose forgiveness, choose peace, and choose to take back control of your life. You are stronger than any betrayal. You are capable of letting go and moving forward. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. Forgiveness is not about them. It's not about the person who betrayed you. It's about you. When you choose to forgive, you are giving yourself the gift of peace. You are setting yourself free from the emotional weight that betrayal has placed on your shoulders. I know it's hard. I know it feels like the other person doesn't deserve forgiveness. They don't deserve your love, your grace, or your understanding. But forgiveness isn't about giving them what they deserve. It's about releasing yourself from the chains of anger and bitterness that keep you stuck in the past. When you hold on to resentment, you are allowing that person to continue to control your emotions. They have power over you every time you think about the betrayal, every time you relive the hurt. But when you forgive, you take that power back. You choose to stop being a victim of your emotions. You choose to free yourself from the prison of anger and pain. Forgiveness is a gift that you give to your heart. It's a way of healing the wounds that betrayal has left behind. You may not forget what happened, but you can choose to forgive. Forgiveness doesn't mean excusing their actions. It means freeing yourself from the weight of the pain they caused. Let me tell you something powerful. When you forgive, you stop being a slave to the past. You stop living in the shadow of the betrayal. You take back control of your life. You stop letting the person who hurt you dictate your emotional state. You choose to heal, to grow, and to move forward with your life. Forgiveness is not for the weak, it's for the strong. It takes incredible courage to forgive. It takes strength to let go of the anger, the hurt, and the pain. But when you do, you give yourself the gift of freedom. You give yourself the gift of peace. You give yourself the gift of healing. So, let go. Forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve it. You deserve peace. You deserve freedom. You deserve to heal. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, keep you in the chains of resentment. Choose forgiveness. Choose yourself. Choosing peace over perpetual pain. Every day you wake up with the choice to hold on to the pain or to let it go. Every thought you have about the betrayal is a choice. You can choose to keep replaying the hurt in your mind, letting it consume you, or you can choose to let it go and find peace. Choosing peace isn't easy. It's not something that happens overnight. But every time you choose peace, you heal a little more. Every time you choose to focus on the present moment instead of the past, you reclaim your power. Every time you choose peace, you take another step forward in your healing journey. Holding on to the pain doesn't change what happened. It doesn't make the betrayal any less painful. It doesn't bring you any closer to healing. In fact, it keeps you stuck in the past, reliving the hurt over and over again. The pain will always be there, but it doesn't have to control your life. Choosing peace means letting go of the need to be right. It means choosing to stop fighting the past and accepting that it's over. The betrayal happened, but it doesn't have to define your future. You have the power to create a new narrative for your life. You can choose to let go of the pain and move forward. It's okay to grieve, it's okay to feel the hurt, but don't let it be your constant companion. Don't let the betrayal hold you hostage. Choose peace, choose freedom, choose to move on with your life. Every time you choose peace, you become stronger. Every time you release the grip of anger and resentment, you free yourself. You stop being controlled by the actions of someone else, and you reclaim your power. Your peace is yours to keep. Don't let anyone take it from you. The power of letting go and moving forward letting go is one of the most powerful decisions you can make in your life, especially when it comes to betrayal. It doesn't matter how deeply someone has hurt you, choosing to release that pain is a powerful act of reclaiming your life. When betrayal strikes, it can feel like the world has turned upside down and you're left to pick up the pieces. But here's the truth. You cannot rebuild your life while holding on to the pieces of the past that no longer serve you. The power of letting go is not just about moving forward. It's about creating space for new experiences, new opportunities, and new healing. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting what happened or pretending that it never mattered. It's not about erasing the hurt or the betrayal from your memory. It's about releasing its control over your present and future. The betrayal happened. And while it may have shaped you in ways you can't ignore, it doesn't have to shape your entire life. You have the choice to let go of the hold it has on your emotions. You have the choice to release its grip on your peace. Letting go is a process, not an event. It's not something you can do in one moment and expect everything to magically heal. It takes time. It requires patience, self-compassion, and an understanding that healing is not linear. There will be days when you feel strong, ready to move forward, and there will be days when the hurt resurfaces. And on those days, it's important to remind yourself that it's okay to feel pain again. Letting go doesn't mean that you won't ever feel hurt. It means that you are not allowing the pain to dictate your life anymore. The truth is, we often hold on to our pain because it feels like it's all we have left. We think that if we let go, we are somehow dishonoring the experience or the person who hurt us. But letting go is actually a way of honoring yourself. When you choose to let go, you are acknowledging that you are worth more than the betrayal. You are saying that your life is bigger than the hurt, bigger than the person who wronged you. You are giving yourself the opportunity to step into a future where you are in control of your emotional well-being. When you let go, you make space for something new to enter your life. Holding on to the past keeps you anchored in a place of pain and frustration. Letting go allows you to breathe again, to step into the present, and to create a future that is no longer defined by betrayal. You can find joy again, you can trust again, you can love again. The future is not set in stone, it is being shaped every day by the choices you make. And one of the most empowering choices you can make is to let go of what no longer serves you. Letting go also means embracing vulnerability. It means allowing yourself to open up again even when you've been hurt before. It means daring to trust, to hope, and to believe that good things are still possible for you. Yes, betrayal can leave you feeling exposed and guarded, but your vulnerability is also your strength. It's through vulnerability that you allow love, growth, and healing to enter your life. It's important to remember that letting go doesn't mean you are weak. In fact, it takes immense strength to release something that has caused you so much pain. It takes courage to stop carrying the weight of someone else's betrayal and to choose to walk forward free from its burden. You are not letting them off the hook. You are choosing to free yourself. And let's be clear. Letting go does not mean you are condoning their actions. It does not mean you are excusing what they did or allowing them to get away with it. What it means is that you are no longer willing to be held captive by their choices. You are saying, I will not let your actions continue to affect my peace, my joy, and my future. The beauty of letting go is that it allows you to reclaim your power. You stop giving them control over your emotions. You stop allowing their betrayal to have any more say in the direction of your life. And in that space of power, you can create a life that is free from the shadow of what once was. The freedom you gain by letting go is not just about moving forward. It's about rediscovering yourself, your strength, and your purpose. Letting go also means forgiving yourself. Many times, after betrayal, we start blaming ourselves. We feel as though we should have known better, or that we somehow allowed it to happen. But you are not responsible for the actions of others. Forgive yourself for trusting, for loving, for being human. You did the best you could with the knowledge you had at the time. Now, it's time to let go of the guilt and the shame, to embrace self-compassion, and to trust that you are worthy of love, peace, and happiness. The act of letting go may not be easy, but it is one of the most powerful steps you can take toward healing. It's a choice to stop living in the past and to move forward with strength and courage. When you let go of the betrayal, you are choosing to live your life on your own terms, free from the emotional chains that have held you back. You are not defined by what happened to you. You are defined by how you rise from it. And remember, letting go doesn't mean you are leaving behind your dignity or your worth. On the contrary, it's the ultimate expression of your self-respect. You are saying, I deserve peace. I deserve happiness. I deserve to move forward. You are choosing to take back control of your life. And in doing so, you empower yourself to create a future that is full of possibilities. So, release the past. Let go of the anger, the bitterness, and the pain. Choose to embrace the freedom that comes with letting go. You are worthy of so much more than the hurt you've experienced. Your future is waiting for you, and it begins the moment you choose to step forward free from the chains of betrayal. At the end of the day, forgiveness and forgetting in the face of betrayal is not about denying the hurt, pretending it never happened, or allowing yourself to be a doormat. It's about empowering yourself to take control of your emotions, reclaim your peace, and move forward in a way that honors your worth and your strength. Betrayal may try to shatter your trust, but your ability to forgive and forget is a reflection of your resilience and your choice to not let someone else's actions define your future. The journey of forgiveness and letting go is not easy, but it is profoundly freeing. It's about choosing your own peace over the pain of the past. It's about recognizing that while you cannot change the actions of others, you have the power to choose how you respond. Letting go allows you to release the chains that bind you to the hurt and reclaim the power to live a life filled with joy, growth, and new possibilities. Remember, forgiveness does not make the betrayal right, it makes you right. It restores your peace, your joy, and your ability to trust and love again. By letting go of the pain, you allow yourself to heal and to rediscover the beauty of a life that is no longer defined by the actions of others. So, as you step forward from this moment, remember that the power to forgive, forget, and move on lies within you. You have the strength to rise above the betrayal, to rebuild your trust in yourself and others, and to create a future filled with the love, peace, and happiness that you deserve.